We're making olive cheese stuffed meat cups. Here are the ingredients. 1 pound ground beef, 1/4 cup Progresso, Italian style breadcrumbs, but we're not using breadcrumbs, we're using oatmeal with Progresso, garlic salt, and
onion powder, basil and oregano. We just a sprinkle.
And oregano. One 8-ounce can pizza sauce, right here. One egg. One-third chopped pimento stuffed olives. Green olives. 2 ounces, 1/2 cup shredded Italian blend cheese.
So 2 ounces is a 1/2 cup of cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
And heat oven to 375.
Which we did.
Yeah, which we did. And make sure it's hot. Come on. Make sure it's hot before. Make sure it's hot enough to put this in. And this is the ground meat, by the way. Okay, so let's check off heat oven to 375 Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, compound ground beef and breadcrumbs or oatmeal. Okay, so that's a check. 1/2 cup of pizza sauce. Okay, pizza sauce. That's good. And egg. So we're going to dispose of the egg. Shell. We're disposing of the shell. And then now, mix well with our hands.
The cook's best tools are his hands.
It feels weird.
But it's fun, isn't it?
It's fun. And
mix it all up so you don't see any more of the yolk.
See this?
Yep, mix it all up so you don't see any more of the yolk.
You
mix it all up.
Okay, this is normal.
Yes, that is. Okay, mix it all up, get all of the stuff on the sides, right?
And still mixing.
Turn it over. Pick it up in a big ball and turn it over. And mix it. There you go. And do that a few times and squish it while you're doing that. Get it all mixed up. Alright, is it all blended?
I'm just doing it, making sure.
Okay. Oops, you don't want it to... There you go. Don't want the bowl to go off the edge there.
Look at my hands. Watch. I'm going to do a magic trick. Wait, I'm going to do a magic trick.
Okay, mix it all up. It looks good to me. Okay, now you've got some yolk on your finger still. Oh, not too much. Okay.
That's not yolk.
Now, how do you make the meat cups?
You make the meat cups by dividing each mix into 8 ungreased muffins.
8 ungreased muffin cups. And you
taking the sides off.
Press the meat into the bottom and then press the meat up to the sides to make a well. Make sure that there's some meat on the bottom because you want to make an indentation. Okay.
Then meat.
Okay, the oven's preheated.
The oven's preheated. Okay then. And I'm still making into my well for the cheese.
Yep.
Just so to make it a little easier. Yeah, it's too much.
You're doing great. Now, we talked about this in the beginning. It's important to read the recipe through once to get all your ingredients out.
And then read it again.
And then read it again while you're making the recipe. And sometimes you have to read a couple of steps ahead so you know what you're going to do next. So you don't do a step too early.
Now, we still have extra meat.
Well, we're going to make 8 cups, but right now those 6 are really good.
See? Extra meat.
Okay. So now we're going to take a break and wash our hands. So now,
I forgot to finish these.
make a well. Make a well in all of the cups. I can't see very well on this side of the camera. You want to make a neat well right in the center, and you want to make the edges around the sides of the cup even, because you don't want the meat to burn on one side and not quite cook through on the other. So what you want to do is make little bird's nests out of meat. You don't have to be perfect, but the meat does have to be even.
The oven, we filled the thing with little
The meat
cheese,
cups.
The meat cups with little cheese sauce.
Now you don't want to touch the hamburger and then put your hands back in the cheese. You want to make sure not to touch the raw meat.
And then we think this one could Oh, I found something in this.
The coupon.
Found something.
Yep, you set it down. There you
Found
go.
something.
Okay.
Coupon and cheese. That's unusual, right?
And what's nice about these is you can make these a day or two ahead, or you can cook them and then freeze them. And if you have teenagers that come home and make themselves their own dinner, they can just pop one of these, a couple of these in the microwave.
Yes. Or if they're having a party, their mom could make a lot and then pop them in and then they could all pop them in the microwave.
Well, we don't have a microwave.
Yes. Okay.
And now you've put a little bit, you take a spoon and you'd slightly spoon a little bit of the sauce across the top.
Yep.
The pizza sauce in the jar. Is that what you do? I think that's what you do. A little bit at a time. Just a tiny little bit.
If not, we're gonna try something new.
And then what you do after, right before you serve them, you heat up the pizza sauce on the stove, and then you can serve these with a little extra pizza sauce if you want.
Yep. Perfect.
Perfect. Now we're going to put them in the oven for how long, David? 375 degrees?
For 15. This is obviously very hot. So I'm recommending you wouldn't want to touch it. And cucumbers and tomatoes on the side, along with the roll. And now,
after we plate
this,
we're going to put the heated pizza sauce over the top.
Okay, so you put some sauce on top. And doesn't that look good? Really, it does. I want to eat it right now.